Brian Ross of ABC News called me and said that he had a source who said that I had tortured Abu Zubaydah. I said that was absolutely untrue. I was kind to Abu Zubaydah. I was the only person.
Did he really have it, or do you think he was bullshitting you? He was baiting you?
No, he had a source.
Okay.
I ended up going to work for Brian at ABC. I was the counterterrorism consultant at ABC for 3 years. He was telling the truth.
Okay.
So he said, well, you're welcome to come on the show and defend yourself. I had never spoken to a journalist before. I didn't know that was an old trick that they use. So the Red Cross, Amnesty International, and Human Rights Watch had all come out with papers, with studies saying the CIA's got a torture program. And they kept saying, no, 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 there's no torture. Bush is saying, no, we don't torture. He looks in the camera, we do not torture. It's all a lie. So I called Brian. I said, I'll give you your interview. And I decided, whatever he asks me, I'm going to tell the truth. Well, I said that the CIA was torturing its prisoners, that torture was official policy, and that the policy had been personally approved by the president himself. The president was a bald-faced liar.
You said that?
Yeah. And the president said the next day, it was kind of funny to me, he said, I don't know this man. I've not met this man. I don't know why this man would throw me under the bus.
And was it true? Did you know W?
No, I had never met him. But he was a war criminal. So the FBI began investigating me the very next day, the day after the...
Did you know that that by virtue of you saying that was going to happen? Like, had you been in the apparatus long enough?
Yes.
And so why did you do it? Did you have...
Because I was right. They were criminals. They were breaking the law. We are either going to be a nation of laws or we're not. We're going to be a nation of chaos. And I don't want to be the citizen of a country that exists in a state of chaos. One of my former bosses called me and said, you know the shit's going to hit the fan now, right? And I said, I know. I'm ready for it. And then a retired deputy director of the CIA emailed me. I saved the email as a souvenir. And he said, you've chosen a difficult road. I'm glad somebody did. I only wish I had had the courage to do it myself. So they investigated me for a year, and the Justice Department determined that because we have a law in this country saying that it is illegal to classify a crime, and torture is a crime, that I hadn't committed any crime. 3 weeks later, Barack Obama becomes president. And a couple of weeks after that, John Brennan becomes the Deputy National Security Advisor for counterterrorism. John and I always hated each other. And he was one of the fathers of the torture program. He was the executive director of the CIA when they came up with it. He was the number 3 in the CIA. He sent a memo to Eric Holder, the new Attorney General, saying, charge him with espionage. And Holder wrote back and said, my people don't think he committed espionage. And Brennan wrote back and said, charge him anyway and make him defend himself. So they investigated me for 3 more years, tapped my phones, intercepted my emails, followed me everywhere I went for 3